Your feet turn into blocks of ice the second the sun goes down, and you've blamed your socks, your house, your age, even your thermostat. But here's the truth most men over 60 never get told. Cold feet usually don't start in your feet at all. They start about 18 inches higher up, in your calves. Stay with me because by the end of this I'm going to show you a 30-second self-test you can do sitting right where you are, and it'll tell you more about your circulation than most checkups ever will. Now, I want to be honest with you up front. I'm not a doctor. I'm a men's health educator, and I've spent years reading the research and talking to men who feel exactly what you feel. And the thing that surprised me most, honestly, the thing I was skeptical about at first, is how often bad circulation gets thrown around as if it's one vague problem with no real cause. It's not vague. There's a specific mechanism here, and once you understand it, cold feet stop being a mystery and start being something you can actually work on. So let's talk about what's really happening. Your heart pumps warm blood down to your feet. That part's easy. Gravity helps. The hard part is getting that blood back up. Your feet are the lowest point in your body, the farthest from your heart, and that blood has to fight gravity the whole way home. And here's the part most men don't know. Your heart doesn't do that job alone. Your calves do. Your calf muscles are what scientists actually call your second heart. Every time you take a step, every time you flex your foot, those calf muscles squeeze the deep veins in your lower legs and pump the blood upward. There are little one-way valves in those veins that keep it from sliding back down. That whole system, the muscle squeeze plus the valves, is called venous return. It's the pump that empties your lower legs and keeps fresh, warm blood cycling through. Now think about what happens after 60. We sit more. We move less. We spend hours in a chair, in the car, in front of the TV. And when the calf doesn't contract, the pump doesn't fire, blood pools down in your lower legs and feet. It sits there, it loses its warmth, and your feet go cold, even in a warm room, even under a blanket. It's not that your feet are broken. It's that the pump that's supposed to keep them warm has gone quiet. And I'll tell you the part that really got my attention. This same blood flow story doesn't stop at your feet. The health of your blood vessels, how well they open, how freely blood moves through them, that's a full body thing. The small vessels show trouble first, and that includes the circulation that men care about for firmness and morning strength and stamina below the belt. We'll come back to that because there's a connection here most men get completely wrong, but first let's do the test because I promised you one and this is the heart of the video. Okay, do this with me right now, wherever you're sitting. Take off your shoes if you can. First, just press a fingertip into the top of your foot for a couple seconds and let go. Watch how fast the color comes back. Quick and rosy is what you want. Slow and pale tells you blood's moving sluggishly down there. Second, run your hand from your knee down your calf to your ankle. Compare it to the back of your other hand. Is the calf noticeably cooler? Is one leg colder than the other? Third, and this is the real one, stand up and slowly rise up onto your toes and back down 10 times. Feel your calf squeeze each time. Now sit back down and notice your feet for the next minute. A lot of men feel a faint warmth creep in. That warmth, that's your second heart waking up. That's venous return doing its job in real time. If you felt even a little of that, you just proved the whole mechanism on yourself. Now stay with me, because here's where it ties together. Those calf pumps move the blood, yes, but whether your vessels can actually open and carry that blood freely depends on the lining inside them. That lining is called the endothelium, and it makes a little molecule called nitric oxide. Nitric oxide is the signal that tells your vessels to relax and open wide. When you've got plenty of it, blood flows easy and warm everywhere. When it runs low, vessels stay tight and narrow and circulation suffers in your feet and in the smaller, more delicate vessels too. And what quietly drains nitric oxide? Chronically high blood sugar, even in the pre-diabetic range, even if no one's ever called you diabetic. Elevated blood sugar damages that endothelial lining and lowers nitric oxide. The smallest vessels feel it first because they have the least room to spare. That's why circulation problems down there often show up years before any heart trouble. Those vessels are the early warning system. So cold feet, and a drop in firmness or morning strength can both be branches of the same root, vessels that aren't opening the way they used to. Same plumbing, same fix. So what actually helps? Movement. Real, specific movement, not just exercise more. This is also where, if you want it, there's a natural blood flow support I personally like for this kind of thing, the nitric oxide side of the equation. I left it down in the description if you ever want to look into it. No pressure at all, it's just there. Here's the movement that matters. Number 1, calf raises, the exact thing you just did. Do 10 or 15 a few times a day, by the kitchen counter while the coffee brews whenever you stand up. You're manually firing the pump. Number 2, break up your sitting. Every 30 to 40 minutes, stand and take even 10 steps. The pump only works when the muscle moves, so the worst thing for cold feet is long, unbroken stretches in a chair. Number 3, walking, plainly. A daily walk is the single best thing for venous return there is. Every step is a squeeze. Number 4, when you do sit for a while, do ankle pumps. Point your toes, pull them back, over and over. Small motion, real effect. And a few simple things alongside it. Stay hydrated, thick, sluggish blood moves harder. Keep those legs moving before bed, because cold feet at night are often just blood that pooled all evening. And research suggests the foods that support nitric oxide, leafy greens, beets, that kind of thing, may help your vessels open a little easier. None of this is dramatic. It's just consistent. The body responds to what you do most days. One honest note before we close. If only one foot is cold or you see color changes, swelling, or pain, don't just file that away. Get it checked. That's a real-world flag, not a wait and see. And if you're on any medication, never stop it on your own to test any of this. Talk to your doctor. This is about adding good habits, not subtracting anything you've been prescribed. Let me close the loop I opened at the start. Cold feet after 60 are rarely about your feet. They're a message from your circulation, a quiet sign your second heart needs to move more and your vessels need help opening up. The beautiful part is how much of that is in your hands. The calf raise you did 2 minutes ago is the same lever that warms your feet, supports your stamina, and helps the blood flow where it matters. One mechanism working for you everywhere at once. And like I mentioned, if you want to check out the blood flow support I use, it's down in the description. Only if you're curious, no rush. So start today. Stand up a little more. Fire that pump. Your feet and the rest of you will thank you for it. Take care of yourself. You've earned the right to feel strong at any age. Just remember, everything I shared today is general education, not medical advice. Your body's your own, so partner with your doctor on anything that matters. I'll see you in the next one.